It looks like London is calling for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and he's not returning to Arsenal, but he is going to the rivals of Arsenal by the names of Chelsea. Once a captain of Arsenal, and Chelsea want to really sign this player from Barcelona to Stamford Bridge. Then we are talking players that are really so much injured at Liverpool. I've named that the Liverpool injury crisis. Obviously, when your team is in such a situation, you really need to come in here and say, oh my God, why don't your hand come in through and really help our players and heal? Because the situation in which Liverpool is really very much alarming. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. I go by the names of Rokani David, you know that very well. So it's our first video of the day, and we're here to roll and really let you know what is happening right now in the world of football. Smash the like button. Remember, we are fighting to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of this month, and let's see guys hit them in a nick of time. All right, Fabrizio Romano is here telling us that Chelsea have shared new rounds of talks with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's camp this week. Toddy Boyle wants to understand conditions of the deal also on personal terms. Then it will be time to submit bid to Barcelona. Barca want 30 million euros. Xavi still pushing to keep Aubameyang. Obviously, I've always told you that it's really going to be very hard to keep Aubameyang at Barcelona. Reason being, the coming in of Lewandowski changed the entire equation at Barca, and there is no way a player who came in at Barcelona and scored in very many goals. I think he scored, is it in 17 games, he scored like 12 goals. That is Aubameyang last season. Remember, he played half season from February up to May. He scored those number of goals. And the way you appreciate him is not by bringing a Lewandowski, meaning that you aren't really needing the player. So what Barcelona did was an indication to this man that we don't need you at our club. I think you can be second fiddle, of which Aubameyang doesn't see himself as a second fiddle. If at all there is an opportunity for him to go in at Chelsea and play first team football, obviously Chelsea don't have a centre forward that is really world class apart from Broja, who really scored in very many goals at Southampton. And when you saw that game of Spurs, he only played 2 minutes, meaning that the manager doesn't trust him, meaning that Aubameyang might be one of those players that Tuchel really wants at Chelsea. The big question is, will he fit in the Tuchel system? That's the big question, guys, because most of you have not known how this system isolates number 9s, especially typical number 9s like Aubameyang. People like Harry Kane can thrive. If at all you're playing with Gabriel Jesus, he can thrive because he involves himself into play. But Aubameyang, he's just a player who just needs to be served with the ball and then tap it to the back of the net. That's it. So if at all Lukaku never fitted the system, I don't see Aubameyang coming in here and fitting that system. I think he'll really make alarms everywhere like Lukaku. People are forgetting that even Lukaku was so much familiar and made to fit for the Premier League, but he never really thrived at Chelsea. So the big question is still there, that will Aubameyang thrive? Someone will tell me Rokani, but he worked with him way back at Borussia Dortmund. But guys, at Borussia Dortmund, he was not playing a 3-4-2-1. He was playing a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3. So that's why Aubameyang thrived in the for you. And the system has shown us that whichever manager uses it, it's different. It's by the way, this system is different. If you're playing a 3-4-3, it's different. 3-4-3 is different from a 3-4-2-1. It's also different from a 3-5-2. You get? I think the best system that suits Aubameyang is a 3-4-3 and a 3-5-2. I think that really best suits him. I think even a 3-5-2 suits him better. You put him ahead to play with Raheem Sterling. You get as the two center forwards you're having. Then the midfield you have N'Golo Kante, Mason Mount, and maybe Jorginho or Kovacic. Then the wing backs are Reece James and Cucurella. Then the back three you will having like Fafana, Koulibaly, Khalid, and Thiago Silva. I think that will work best because these two center forwards will really be fed very many times because they are the leaders of the focal attack of a side which goes by names of Chelsea. So I 100% believe that this should be something that a man who goes by the names of Tuchel should think about. Lukaku asked him, are you going to change the system and then play a system that's going to fit me in here for you? He said, no, I'm not. That's why Lukaku really left to Inter Milan for Inter Milan on loan. That's it. So, as things stand, Aubameyang is now trying to discuss personal terms with the side which goes by the names of Chelsea. Then he makes a bid of 30 million euros. Obviously, after the Frankie de Jong deal falling off and Frankie de Jong pushing to stay at Barcelona, obviously Barcelona won't allow to miss out on 30 million euros from Aubameyang, a player they got on a free from Arsenal. If they're getting 30 million euros out of him, that is going to be a bargain. That's why you see even players like Serginho Dest are onto the market to be sold, and they want to get in some money because that Frankie de Jong sale was looked at as a fifth lever. Remember, they've pulled up 4 levers to see to it that they really get out of their economic situation they are into right about now. So personal terms are being discussed between Tony Boyle and the entourage of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and I know we are going to be given green light on this story as soon as possible. That is Fabrizio Romano reporting that story. So, guys, I don't know what you think about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's deal to join a side which goes by names of Chelsea, but obviously it will be a very nice move for them, provided the manager really finds him back to the Aubameyang we knew way back at Arsenal and Borussia Dortmund. Now, we are having information coming from Anfield Agenda. It's the independent Liverpool FC website providing the latest news of Liverpool. They are telling us that the latest information on injuries, suspensions, and availability in the Liverpool squad or main squad. Matip is out injured. Firmino is out injured. Alcantara is out injured. Konate is out injured. Jones is out injured. Jota injured. Oxlade-Chamberlain, Ramsey, Kahela, and Nunes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost the starting 11 players of Liverpool, because that lineup you've seen out there, it's really almost a starting lineup of Liverpool. You can put Kahela in goal, Matip, Konate central defense. You can put Ramsey the right back. You get Jota leading the line. They're having very many injured players. This is going to force Liverpool to go in and really get into the market if at all these injuries are not going to be resolved early enough. You know, they're really not having a very huge squad. We've known them for that, but they're having talented players. But this time round, they've been ambushed by injuries. I don't know what's running the head of Jurgen Klopp, because their first 2 games, it has never happened ever since Jurgen Klopp came in here. They've drawn all their first 2 games. They drew with Fulham 2-2 and they drew with Crystal Palace 1-1. A game they would have lost after Darwin Núñez got a red card. So as things stand, it's not all rosy at Liverpool. They're facing United, a team that has lost 2 games. One at Old Trafford against Brighton 2-1, and the other one that was really a humiliating defeat against Brentford over the weekend, 4-0. On Monday, United are hosting Liverpool, but a vulnerable Liverpool. But obviously, if at all Liverpool played as they played against Crystal Palace with the intensity, they can beat the United team. I support United, but I don't believe we can really even get a point out of that Liverpool match. But if at all United rises its levels, that's the perfect game to go in and really beat Liverpool, because they are vulnerable. If at all you don't have Joel Matip and Konate in the central defense, you don't have Alcantara, you get Naby Keita, you don't have Oxlade-Chamberlain, you don't have Firmino, you don't have Jota. I think this is the best period to go in and beat Liverpool in the for you. But I don't believe United will go in and do it, because I don't trust them. I don't trust the players, because they're even planning to turn against the manager in here onto the Rokani media football. So guys, I don't know what you think about the Liverpool crisis, but just think about what they're going through. And if I told you Jurgen Klopp, obviously you have to go back into the market and then look for a man who goes by the names of a central defensive midfielder or one midfielder to come up and reinforce that midfield of Liverpool. Obviously, the other player that is not going to be here, I think, for the next 2 games, Darwin Núñez, getting a red card in the game of Crystal Palace by headbutting a player. He had batted a player, that's Anderson, the central defender of Crystal Palace, and obviously was sent off, yet his team was even a goal down. But the team played better when he was out. So Does Nunes really prevent Liverpool to play better? That's a big question that you guys should be answering in here onto the Rokani Media Football. So that is a man who goes by the names of Liverpool, the team which goes by the names of Liverpool. Everything is not rosy, but we wait and see how everything is going to go in the field. Injuries are ruining their season. Can they even go ahead and really chase City? Already 2 games played, City is 4 points ahead of them. Will they get a result at Manchester United? That's the big question, because if at all they don't get a result and United beats them, they'll be trailing 7 points behind Man City, because Man City looks like they're having an easy way to really win their fixtures at Etihad. Now, the last story is all about this German international who has been at PSG, and Fabrizio Romano has confirmed to us that official confirmed Thilo Kehrer joins West Ham on a permanent deal from PSG, fee around £10 million plus add-ons, and deal signed today. And West Ham are now pushing to sign Emerson Pierre-Emerick from Chelsea. So this is one of the players that was put up for sale by a team which goes by the names of PSG. PSG lined up close to 11 players: Idrissa Gueye, Jorginho Wijnaldum, Paredes, Icardi Mauro, played for Manchester United, that Spanish guy, Ander Herrera. Which other players up for sale? Kazawa. You get close to 11 players were up for sale, and Kehrer was one of those players that PSG wanted out. And obviously, he has been sold to West Ham. David Moyes still so much in the market, and it looks like it's not yet over. They want to go ahead and really bring in Emerson Pierre-Emerick from Chelsea on a permanent deal. So they are pushing for that to see to it that they reinforce their left back position. Remember, they play with, who is their left back? Is it Crosswell? I think it's called Crosswell. And now they're really trying to bring in Emerson Pierre-Emerick, and I think West Ham are really doing some good business. Having played in the UEFA Europa League up to the semi-final, and they're knocked out by Frankfurt, they are really pushing to see to it that this time round they get a European slot, because I think now they're going to be playing into the Conference League. That's where they're going to be playing. That is the team which goes by the names of West Ham. So congratulations to West Ham for signing this player, and obviously he's really going to go on and really add a lot. Remember, West Ham is one of those teams that have not yet... Did they win over the weekend? I think West Ham was beaten. West Ham was beaten. Is one of those teams that have not registered a point. United, 0 points. 2 losses in 2 games. The same applies to West Ham, losing to Man City by 3-0. It was 2-0 at the West Ham Stadium, at the London Stadium. Then they went to Nottingham Forest. Referee cancelling a couple of goals, and Declan Rice missing a penalty were some of the highlights that were not going to be forgotten that game. Dean Henderson on loan at Manchester United, Dean Henderson on loan from Manchester United saved the penalty of Declan Rice and put up a couple of good saves. Yet the other side, his senior player at United, David De Gea, was doing howlers after howler at a game of Brentford that really led United to concede or be beaten by 4-0. So that's what I had for you here onto the Rokani Media Football. Talked about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang personal terms being agreed in the for you. Then we are really talking about the Liverpool crisis, and then Kehrer joining a team which goes by the names of West Ham. Feel free to go into the comment section. Tell me your reaction on the stories I've given you in here for you. First video of the day. More videos are coming, guys. More videos are coming. I'm coming back with a story of Calmson Odoi to Arsenal. Did you see that coming? Did you see that coming? It's finally happening. And Manchester United too is really battling in for Calmson Odoi. So let's wait and see how this is going to end. And you know, here on to Rokani Media Football, what we do on a daily is to bring you the latest information as far as this is concerned. Remember, this channel is diverse. We do all football team news, apart from a side which goes... Sorry about that. Apart from a side which goes by the Manchester United, because for that, it's the team I support. It's having an independent channel known as United Matters channel. If at all you feel like you want to know more about United, go onto that channel and really search about it. So, smash the like button, guys, comment and share, and I'm humbly requesting you to go on and really subscribe to this channel. We are going to hit 6,000 subscribers, I know, very soon, but I want us to go in and put up many other subscribers before the end of this month. 10,000 is our target. Can we reach it? I know the Lord is with us, and you guys are going to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching again. I sign out for now. See you later, my mates, because you are the ones that make me who I am. I'm out.